Hey, it's Erin. Does this sound familiar to you? I could achieve my fitness goals if I just had more time. I really don't have time to train, and when I'm in there, I feel like I don't get a lot accomplished. If it does, you're not alone. And in fact, I've had people tell me, because I'm a fitness professional, that I have hours to work out, and that's why I stay in good shape year round. That's just not the case. My training is typically 5 to 6 days per week. I'm in the gym for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm done. How do I accomplish this, you might ask? Well, today I'm going to share 5 tips or 5 secrets, if you will, for getting more accomplished in less time. We're going to ignite your progress and get you to your fitness goals much faster. So let's dive right in. The first tip: swap out your isolation exercises for compound movements. Now, isolation exercises, they're great if you have the time. These are single joint exercises. So exercises like biceps curls, triceps pushdowns, leg extensions, leg curls, etc. Again, great if you have a lot of time, but if you don't, make sure you're doing compound movements. The benefits to compound movements are that you have multi-joint action, so you have more than one joint moving. When more than one joint moves, this equals greater calorie burn, more muscles involved. So you're able to train a larger area of your physique, you're able to burn more calories, which can help you not only get leaner faster, but if your goal is to gain muscle, you're also going to gain muscle faster. The next tip, and this is for you especially if you're looking to lean down. A lot of times people will want to lean down, or if they're in a time crunch, they think they can go very, very quickly through a workout and use light weights and high reps. Well, light weights and high reps, there's nothing wrong with that, considering you're going to close to failure with these exercises. And a lot of times people are just not doing that. So what I suggest is switch to heavier weights. Of course you want to be safe, of course you want to use proper form, but you want to lift heavy and as heavy as safely possible. What this is going to do is, of course, if you're looking to gain muscle, it's going to help you with gaining muscle. But if you're looking to recomp, which is muscle gain and fat loss, or if you're looking to lean down, this is going to help so much because it's going to help you maintain that muscle if you're in a caloric deficit. It's going to boost your metabolism and it's going to lead to a better shape overall. Another benefit to lifting heavy is greater calorie burn. So you're going to get more done in less time. The next tip: you see a lot of people standing around. A lot of people are doing straight sets in the gym, and of course there's nothing wrong with that if you have the time to put in 1 minute to 3 minutes in between each straight set. Now keep in mind, for most workouts, you're going to be doing about 18 to 25 sets just in general. And if you think about 1 to 3 minutes in between each one of these straight sets, that adds up to a lot of time. So instead of doing this, consider switching to supersets. Now, supersets are where you have antagonist muscles that you are combining into an exercise followed by another exercise. So this is training back followed by training chest. So you have opposing muscle groups. What this is going to do is it's going to allow active recovery. So as you're training back, your chest is recovering. And then as you go to the chest exercise, your back muscles are recovering. But what keeps going is that heart rate. So you're elevating your heart rate, you're getting twice the amount of work done in the same amount of time. And you can play with your recovery here. So if you're looking to gain muscle, you can still do supersets and take that minute to 3 minutes in between each superset and still get that workout down to about 45 minutes. Now, if your goal is to lean down or to recomp, you're looking at about 45 seconds to maybe a minute to a minute and a half between supersets, and you're going to be in and out of the gym in no time. You're going to get great cardio benefits from this, great muscle mass benefits from it too. Next tip: if you are currently doing cardio, consider switching some of your steady state cardio to HIIT workouts. Now, HIIT is great if you do it once or twice a week. You really can't do it more than that. But let's look at the typical steady state cardio. It's anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour typically. So people are going to be on that treadmill, slogging it out, on the stair climber, on the bike, whatever it might be. And the other thing with that steady state cardio is not only is it time consuming, but as soon as you get off that cardio equipment, the calorie burn stops there. Whereas if you're doing HIIT, you're looking at maybe 10 to 20 minutes of work, and these are very, very short bursts. So 7 seconds to about 30 seconds of all out effort, and you may do between 4 to 10 of these sprints, and you're done. The other great thing about your HIIT workouts is that you have what's called EPOC, and this is excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, otherwise known as the afterburn. So just know that after a HIIT session, your metabolism can be elevated for 24 to 48 hours after that workout. So you have the ability to burn fat and burn calories long after you've stopped exercising. So again, if you're currently doing steady state, consider swapping out some of that steady state work for HIIT. It's much, much harder to plateau from HIIT workouts, whereas with steady state, you do have to continue to add more time just to see the same results. And the last tip, it is a bonus. So if you've never done finishers and you have time for finishers, add them into your workouts a few times per week. What's a finisher? Well, I'm glad you asked. It is 5 to 10 minutes of work after a workout, or it is 1 to 2, as many reps as possible sets on an exercise. So let's unpack this. So a good finisher might be sled pushes, and you might do sled pushes for 5 to 10 minutes. You can go for 30 seconds to a minute of pushing the sled, take about 30 seconds to a minute. You're looking at about 60 to 70% of heart rate. So you want to get that heart rate up, but not to the levels of HIIT. So it's not all out effort. It's just basically putting in extra work. So again, sled is great. You could get on the rower. You could do kettlebell swings, dumbbell thrusters, go and do some lunges. If you're looking at finishing with a weighted exercise, you could get on the cable row machine, for example, and do one set of as many reps as possible at about 40 to 50% of the weight that you would normally lift during your working sets. What both of these will do is will increase your fat burning potential. So your glycogen stores have been depleted as you're going through the weight workout. If you can add this finisher, it is going to theoretically help you burn more fat. It can also help you break through any kind of plateaus. It can help with gaining strength, building endurance, and of course has fantastic cardio benefits. So again, consider adding those finishers. You can start with once a week, see how you feel, see how you recover, and then just add it as you start getting fitter. Those are my 4 or 5 secrets or tips for accomplishing more in less time. Let's ignite your progress, get you closer to achieving those goals, and have you walking around with your ideal physique. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and don't forget to click the little bell. You'll be notified when a new video comes out. That's it for this time. Until next time, train smart and train hard, y'all.